If you have a child, in today's lesson I'm going to be showing how you can start teaching guitar to your child even if you don't know how to play the guitar. So I'm going to be showing you the basic techniques and how you can teach the kids. So if you have either your child, or if you have a nephew or little brother or a stepson, stepdaughter, grandson, granddaughter, or even if you are a teacher and you work with kids, I'm going to be showing in this lesson how you can start teaching the kids how to play the guitar. Hi guys, Mauricio Oz here. The lesson today is super special. I'm going to be talking about something I really love, which is teaching kids. Now, the idea of this video is not teach the kids directly, but to teach you how you can teach the kids, how you can be their guitar teacher, how you can introduce them to music. Music is great for everyone because it's fun, everybody enjoys, everybody dances. However, guys, as a music educator, I can say that music has a power on our body that goes beyond having fun, especially when we are teaching kids. I've been teaching kids for like 20 something years, and by kids I mean like very young kids, grade prep, grade 1s, from 5-year-olds. I also teach teenagers and grown-ups, but we do have to have a special kind of methodology for kids. However, music, especially on kids, they have this power to make the kids smarter, let's say. Now, it does work as a boost for the brain development. There is a misconception in society where you gotta have a talent, or you gotta enjoy music, you gotta like music. The way I see as a music educator is, if you have a child, do not neglect the power of music. If you invest in your child learning any instrument, you will see that they will kind of developing so many other areas. For example, music, you help them with maths, work with numbers, writing, learning new languages, motor coordination, or coordination for the hands. You will see that they can become a little bit more patient, more persistent, better in like focusing on tasks. Music helps in so many areas, and the benefits are countless. So I highly encourage you guys, if you do have a child, invest into your child's education. I have developed a course. If you go to the link below in the description, where I teach the parents how the parents can teach the kids. Even if you've never played before, I go through step by step how you have to play first. I teach you, and then I show you how you can teach the kids. It is an amazing course, guys. The benefits for getting involved in your child's education is priceless. You guys will have like great time together. It's going to be super fun, and you will be giving to your child a gift that is just priceless. The music is amazing, not because it's fun, but all the benefits that comes with learning music. So today what I'm going to be doing here, guys, is to showing you also how you can start doing that. It's same as my course. Of course, there you can, I go a lot further, but you can use the lesson as an example and start teaching your child just from what you're going to learn today. Now, of course, what you need is a guitar. And for your child, I would suggest to have like a small guitar, a 3/4 size or a half size, depending on the age of the child. One super important detail as well is the distance between the strings and the neck. Sometimes if the strings are too far, like the distance here, if the string is too far, of course it gets hard for the kid to play. So make sure to get a small guitar, a real guitar, not a toy guitar, like a real guitar, strings reasonably comfortable. That would be something you guys would need. Now, if you don't have a guitar, guys, you can use the capo and place your capo on fret number 5 here, and then use the same way. If you have like a full-size guitar, you can use the capo and that on fret number 5. I'll show you how that works. So guys, this is the capo here. So what you can do, place your capo here on fret number 5 if you don't have a small guitar, and then you can use that side of the of the neck here. Now, if your child, like if you can use a small guitar, I'd recommend like 3/4 size or half size classical guitar, better than steel strings for kids. That would be ideal. Anyway, so guys, the first thing that I teach when I'm teaching kids is the right hand. Now, a question that I get: if the kid is a left hand, what do? Do you swap sides? And my answer is no. If you have a child at home who is a left hand, teach your child as a right hand player. A few reasons. One is the left hand is actually the hand you use the most. So if you're a left hand student learning as a right hand, you have an advantage because the hand that we need the most is the left. So that's the hand the left hand players use better. Now the second reason is, let's say in a few years you want to buy a new instrument. If you're a left hand player, you will have literally, I would say, 15 times less option than a right hand player. You go to a store or you go online, you will see a few models for left hand and an enormous variety of models for right hand player. Also, to sell instruments is a lot harder. I mean, if you have a left hand guitar, not many players will be able to buy your guitar. The other thing is, for example, one thing that happens to us guitar players, we go to a place and people are having fun and there is a guitar, you just grab it and play. A left-hand player cannot do that. You're never gonna be able to, let's say, have those fun moments, and they are super fun. You let's say always have to have your guitar with you if you wanna play. So my recommendation, if your child is a left-hand player, teach as a right hand. Do not swap sides. Do not change the strings. Teach as a normal player, like a right hand player. Anyway, guys, so let's start by learning the right hand here. Okay, guys, so that's how we do. First thing I tell the child is to place her or his thumb here, and then I ask them to keep following this drawing until it touches the string here. So that's where we place the thumb here. Then we grab this finger, which I call pointer with the kids, placing underneath the bottom string, and then move the finger. Now, if the kid does that, ask them to keep a certain distance because the finger gotta move like the whole finger. So again, thumb here, place the pointer here underneath the bottom string and play. Then we're gonna do the same thing with this guy here, the middle finger. So grab the middle finger here, I'm gonna move my pointer so you can see, and does the same. Back to the pointer and the middle finger. And I ask them to keep repeating that. Now for now, guys, we're just gonna use those two fingers. So pointer, middle, very slow. And I ask them to do that for like 40-50 seconds. Then we go to the second bottom string here. Same thing. Again, 40-50 seconds. And then on the third string. Very slow. And you can keep coming up if you want it. Usually when I teach kids, I go for the bottom 3 strings, and then once they do that exercise, I ask them to go 4 times on each string, up those 3 strings and down like this. 2, 3, 4. And you can do that for a few minutes. Now, as you can see, I do have nails, but by no means the kids or you have to have a nail. I do it because I'm a professional, I like the sound better, but by no means you need. So that's how first we work with the right hand. Now let's learn the left hand. Okay, guys, so let's learn here how to use the right hand. First, on the right hand here, guys, we have numbers for the fingers. That's finger 1, finger 2, finger 3, finger number 4. So what we do is this. The string by itself, like as we were doing before, is the E string because that's the E note. Now, the next note you're going to learn is that fret here, the very first fret. This is fret number 1, that's the F note. So the opening string is E, here is F. So we use finger number 1 here. Now note, I'm gonna show you guys, I am not pressing on the bar here. I go just before, not too far away, just before. And then here on that hand here, on my right hand, same technique. So I ask the kids to press here and play. Well, only once first. Usually they get that sound here. So I ask them to press a little harder until they can actually play and get this sound. Once they know how it's supposed to sound, it gets easier. If it is a young child, like 5 years old, don't push too hard, too much. They will get that kind of sound, and that's okay for now. If it is like a 7 or 8 years old, then you can try to ask them to press a little harder. Anyway, once they play the F and once they know that this is the sound they want, then you can ask them to try 4 times. Don't forget the technique here, guys. Thumb here, and you're gonna swap those 2 fingers here. So we play 1, 2, 3, 4. So we learned the E, which is the open string, F, which is the first fret here on the bottom string. Today we are gonna learn only the bottom string. Now after the E and the F, we are gonna learn the G. The G is on fret number 3. You go 1, 2, 3 with your finger number 3. Now here again, we play once until the child manages to get that sound here. Once the child knows what sound he or she needs to play, we go for 4 times. Same technique here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so what we have? We have the E, we have the F, we have the G. So a great exercise is to ask them to play 4 times each note. And this is it for today, guys. This is just to show you guys how you can start teaching your child the right technique to play the guitar, moving the fingers here on the right hand and the right fingers for the left hand, trying to get that clear sound. Now, if you have a child that is very young and the child can't swap the fingers, you can use your thumb. That's okay. That's no problem at all. Repeat that exercise until you don't push too hard, but try for a few minutes until the child start getting a good sound, moving their fingers not super fast, but at least you can see that the child is kind of moving the fingers a little bit better than when they started. Does take time. You gotta be always super patient with the child. But those are 3 notes, guys, and if you manage to spend like 10 minutes with a child and teach those 3 notes using the right technique, that is like a super awesome work. No, it does take time. It does take some time. Again, guys, thank you for watching. Please, if you have any questions on how to do it, anything, make sure to write that here in the comment section. I will reply to you. Give any questions, answer any questions you have, the best guitars or little songs, or how to play with the pick or chords for child. I have like this whole course, guys. I really would recommend you guys to have a look. I teach a lot of songs there, but if you have any questions before that you'd like to ask me, just put in the comments down below and I will get back to you. Again, working with children is great. It's very rewarding. You gotta be patient. You gotta be very patient. Sometimes you have to repeat the same thing like 20 times, but they will get there. And once they switch on, they go super fast. It is amazing. It is great. I love. Anyway, thank you for watching, guys. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and give a like to us to help grow the channel. Good luck on that journey with the kids, and I will see you in the next video. God bless you.